Alright, so we're going to be doing dog posts today. What I use for my method is polyfoam caulk saver. You can get this at Home Depot, Lowe's, probably even Walmart. Heavy duty Scotch tape and micro port tape. You can get this at CVS, Walgreens, and Walmart also carries it. I have a pair of just normal scissors. The first thing I do is I cut about 6 to 8 inches. I always leave myself enough space, that way I can trim it off at the end. I open the Scotch tape up, and I always leave about 1 inch of untaped caulk saver. That sounds a little weird, but that's the name they gave it. So I lay it on the Scotch tape, slowly wrap it, and cut the Scotch tape. What the Scotch tape does for the post is it helps this material stand straight. If I want to use this tape, it'd be flimsy, so this helps to keep it straight. So I do that for the second one also. Just lay it down, leave about 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch room right here, and slowly wrap it. There we go. Alright. So after you've got that done, this is what it should look like. It's not too bad. Okay. Yeah. Now, I always put some kind of soft tape on top of the Scotch tape. The Scotch tape doesn't make it the whole way around, and it leaves the scratchy edge. So if you just stick it like this, it'd irritate and make the ear all bloody. So you can either use the micro port tape. I've seen people use sports tape. I think it's possibly cheaper, I'm not sure. Just start at the bottom, slowly work your way up. The cleaner you do it, the nicer it looks, really. So just take your time. This also helps support the post, making it sturdy. I wouldn't give it too much thought or make it too perfect, because dogs often shake them out, so you'll have to be making many of these. But my method seems to be the quickest and easiest for me and other people that I've shown. So the same thing, just wrap. The whole way out. And after that's done, time to bring the dog in and start wrapping the ears. Alright, continue on the next video. This is my 5-month-old male Doberman. This is the finished product of what we're trying to work at. Two nice, a little bit dirty, but well-placed posts. These have lasted for about 3 days, or 4 days. I can leave them on a little longer, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to be taking them off and making another one. So the great thing about the micro port tape, as you see, it doesn't leave any glue residue. People that use sports tape or different kind of tape, first of all, they're not breathable, so they won't let air get to the skin. Also, they leave a lot of residue. So micro port tape is definitely the best tape that I've found. Yeah. Close it. So what I've done, I've ripped about 7 pieces for each side of the ear, prepared them, that way I can just, sit down with the dog. Usually I do it by myself. I just hold the dog between my ears and wait till he holds still, then I stick the post in and everything. But for the video, I have my brother here, Mark, helping, and my brother David filming. The next thing I do, I stick the uncovered side down into his ear. If you want to get a little closer. All dogs have a little ear pouch right here. You want to stick it in there the whole way down, not too deep, don't jam it in there, just, comfortable amount. Pull up a little bit and hold the ear here. The first taping that I do is towards the middle, closer to the base of the ear. I start, if you want to get a video coming in, I start on the post and go over top of the natural flap. Don't try to open the flap up. Let that natural flap go the way it is. Just go the whole way around, first one. And then go down one. Go the whole way around. Very nice. And now, slowly work your way up. The top doesn't have to be too tight. The thinner the ear is, the more careful you have to be about the circulation. The tighter you put it towards the top, the more likely it is that blood flow will be constricted. So just work your way up. And now I always have one longer piece for the base. If you want to get a little bit closer, David. I always lift the ear up, start it on top, and wrap it over. This bottom piece here helps so the post doesn't slide out of the ear. A lot of the times that'll happen and then you'll have to replace it or retape it. So this is just, there's one of them. All right, now let's do the other. Okay, mark them on the other side. All right, perfect. Stick it back down in that little pouch. Pull up on the ear. First wrapping and the other piece of tape. There we go. Start it. Oops. Wrap over. Guys, stop. That's not gonna work. It's always harder on the opposite hand side, so if you're right-handed, this ear, it's a little harder to do, but it's not impossible. So, get that one done. Work your way up, of course. One more piece of tape on the top, or maybe even two. And the last one on the bottom. Alright. This one, lift up, go around. Never wrap it too tight. Firm enough that it won't come off, but not too tight that that cut circulation to the ear. It's never good. And then just cut a little bit, about a 1/4 inch over where the tip of the ear is. I've already done that one. That way it doesn't hang, excess doesn't hang off and it pulls the ear posting out if it hooks onto something. So that's how you do the post. The next thing will be the ears, how to tape them together. All right. So what I've done now, what I'm using is a stronger tape. You can use the same tape, but you'd have to probably use a little bit more because it's a little bit weaker. This is Duraport tape. You can use sports tape, Scotch tape, even duct tape for this one. Actually, hey, stay good. So I cut about 3 lengths of the width of the ears, in between the ears. And what I use now, I usually tape the ears. Mark, hold them, please. Good. All right, 1 second. Hey, hold them good. There we go. I usually tape from the front to the back. So I don't tape from the back to the front. I tape from the front to the back. That helps bring the ears to the side. Just looks like a more natural look than taping it forward. They would look like a fox. So I like it this way. I pull one of the ears up. This, in this case, would be his left ear. And take the very bottom of the ear. Pull it up. Simon, if you want to help. Pull this ear up a little bit. Up. There we go. Pull the other ear up. And wrap a little bit in a V angle. And I'll show you why in a minute. Same towards the bottom, right there, in a V angle. And wrap the whole way back around to this side. Okay, just go back over. And now, what this does, come get a little closer. When you squeeze this together, it actually pulls it closer than it would have naturally been. So, they're parallel. It's never good to be too straight. From the weight of the post, it can go in a little bit, so we don't want that. We want it to, you know, fairly like that. And now, for just insurance reasons, that way this tape doesn't come apart, just a small piece of tape binding them together in the middle, right there. And that's how you do posts.